Hello, I'm Howie Shareff, and welcome to another show from You Call This Yoga, an educational nonprofit organization. Today we'll be exploring yoga for you. Lay back, unwind, and relax. We're outside on a nice, cool autumn morning where we may hear all sorts of sounds while we're practicing in a real environment. Let's begin by getting down onto the mat and also considering what we can do to support our neck. I have here a folded up towel as a way to demonstrate one type of neck support. We'd like to have some support without it building up too much crunching in our neck. So I'll just lay it out and just bring myself down. When you lay down, consider placing your feet under your knees, and I like this referencing of 2 fists as the spacing between the feet and the knees. Try that. See if you could set your feet, notice where they are, and then gently lower yourself down and reestablish your head support. How does that feel? Is that a good start? Draw the heels in towards your bottom. Feel the bottom of the feet, the heel, big toe pad, and pinky pad. Lift your hips up and then lower them down. And notice if they feel even from left to right, up and down. Make any adjustments that you need to get it comfortable and almost level. Then consider lifting a shoulder and rolling a shoulder blade back and down underneath you, and similarly for the other side. I like my palms turned upwards. It allows my shoulder blades to settle flat under my back as I lay down, allowing the heart center to open up further, which improves breathing to the outer edges of the lungs. Try that. With the palms up, I feel the back of my forearms, wrists, and hands drawing to the earth. I also like folks to consider lengthening the arms so that there's space between the shoulders and your ears. Unfurl the fingers, spread them out nice and wide, almost as if you're a root on a tree, just lengthening out, trying to engage and gain stability. Consider breathing through the nose if possible, inhaling and exhaling. The reason for that is that there are nerve endings in your nose that help to regulate some of your body chemistry, and also it helps to keep your mouth dry, and also it helps to keep your mouth moist, I should say. Good. Also, breathing is one of the few things we can actively manage and create some effect. That's helpful in stressful situations where it may be wise to just take a breath and assess things before responding. As you lay back, gently invite the breath into your chest or heart center and release it slowly. Consider that you're breathing in a gentle pattern where the inhale and exhale match each other. Let's take a few more breaths down into the heart center or lungs. And notice how you're feeling. Great. Then let's breathe a little deeper down to the belly. When you're inhaling, draw the belly upward towards the sky, arching the back a little bit. And when you exhale, draw the belly to the spine and flatten the back downward. Your tailbone draws towards your shoulder blades when you inhale, and then towards the back of your knees as you exhale. Continue this gentle pelvic rock back and forth. Good. How's that feel? Is it almost like a little massage in the lower back? Great. Come on back to center and rest. And we're going to add drawing the shoulder blades together towards your waist and raising the chest up to accentuate that arching in the back. And then as you exhale, release the shoulder blades and let the chest settle. Putting it all together, when you inhale, draw the feet and the hands down, arch the back, draw the shoulder blades together and lift your chest, keeping your body mostly on the mat. And when you exhale, draw the tail to your knees, belly to the spine, relax the shoulder blades, and let the chest settle. Continue. Start from the base, the feet, the hips, the belly, shoulder blades and chest. And then when you exhale, tail, belly, shoulder blades, and chest. Continue that gentle movement. Wonderful. I consider this a nice warm-up for the spine, at least in the direction that I'm laying. Good. We're going to add a little bit of arm movement. On the exhale, turn the palms downward to facilitate widening of the shoulder blades. How's that go? Tail, belly, shoulder blades, and chest lifts on the inhale. Then on the exhale, the palms turn down and the belly sinks and you can maneuver the shoulders closer together. Inhale, you open up in the front. Exhale, we open up in the back. I believe the hand movement helps to influence the shoulder blade position. And I find for me, when I can keep my palms up and my arms near my side, that it relaxes my neck and shoulders. Try that a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Settle back and rest. Notice that I'm turning my head towards you. That's our next movement. On your exhale, as you draw your belly to your spine, turn your head straight across to one side. On the inhale, come back to center, and on the exhale, turn to the other side. Attempt to keep your head so that your nose points straight up to the sky. And as you turn to one side, tuck the trailing shoulder blade. So as I turn right, I engage my left shoulder blade. I'll come back, and when I turn left, I'll engage my right shoulder blade towards my spine and my waist. I can also draw the back of my wrist to the floor, and that helps keep my chest elevated. One more head turn from side to side. Good. Come on back to center and rest. Then we're going to draw the sides of the feet, knees, and thighs together as one. You can still keep your head on your blanket or mat. Then we'll develop the belly breath a little more fully by drawing it down and up as before. But the next time, let's draw the belly down to the lower right of your body. Inhale it back and then draw it down to the lower left, so that there's a slight diagonal in the movement of your belly, if possible. Good. Now that we have that belly breath further developed, on your next exhale, engage that left shoulder blade and drop both knees together towards the lower right, keeping the thighs snugly engaged. Inhale the legs back to center, and then exhale them down to the lower left. Keep your head on the mat. I'm just lifting it up so we can see each other. Good. Keep going slowly from side to side. You need not rush. In an attempt to bring the legs to the floor, because I encourage you to keep your shoulder blades on the floor and just let the hips warm up, swiveling gently, driven by your breath. Your belly is an important stabilizer for your back, and by developing these muscles, you can have more stability in your movements as the belly is connected towards the spine and hips and other soft tissues. Good. One more in each direction. Great. How's that feel? Come on back to center and lengthen out and rest. Lay back, unwind, and relax. Continuing, let's have the feet back under the knees, and we'll warm up the hips a little bit more. I like to paint circles or circular forms with my knees towards the sky. Let's lift one leg on the inhale and pause. Finish your exhale, and then start to paint a small circle towards the sky, creating a spiral pattern where the knee keeps going further and further away from center. Keep the other knee pointed upward, and that foot pressing down firmly to keep that area of your body stable. Finish the next exhale as you go broadly. Pause. And then reverse that direction. Go broadly gradually spiraling inward, reducing the shape of that circular form, finishing on your next exhale, and returning the foot adjacent to the left hip width across. Then stabilize the first leg, lift the other, and start your circular pattern. And notice the difference from one side to the other. Keep breathing. Go wider. Good. Then pause after your next exhale and reverse the pattern. Starting broadly and then spiraling slowly. Good. One more little circle. Finish and rest with the feet hip width across. Wonderful. Let your body settle. Draw the shoulder blades underneath you if they've shifted. Then we'll further warm up the hips. Let's lift the right leg an inch or two. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest, no hands required. Inhale, straighten that right leg out and draw the toes back. Exhale, point the toes and invite the knee and thigh into the chest. Keep breathing. Belly breath invites the leg to lengthen. Sinking the belly draws the knee and thigh into the chest. Go slowly. Let's fully develop the breath. 2 more on this side. Wonderful. Land the right foot adjacent to the left, hip width across. And then let's reverse sides. Lift, exhale, inhale, push out the heel, exhale, point the toes. Good. How's this side feel? Keep breathing as the motivator for the movement. Inhale to open, exhale to draw in. One more on this side. Very good. And return it adjacent to the right, hip width across. Settle and rest again. Wonderful. Let's lengthen the legs out. Take a pause. And then I like the feet back under the knees. It gives me a little more stability. And then we're going to lift the arms and create similar pattern of spirals, except we'll do both arms at the same time. Let's lift them up. Keep your head down. Draw the shoulder blades towards the floor and paint small circles with both hands. Go slowly. Expand the breath and draw it in. Keep breathing. Slow, steady circles. And do you feel the shoulder blades underneath you and the pattern that they make as you sweep your arms? Go more broadly. Good. One more. And then reverse. Start broadly and slowly draw the circles a little tighter. The radius smaller, smaller. Gradually bringing them back towards the middle, shoulder width apart. And then on the inhale, pointing the thumbs towards the top of the mat, let's invite the arms gently overhead, just a little bit past our forehead, and exhale, bring it back. The next time, go a little wider on the inhale and maybe a little further if comfortable. And exhale back. And a little wider on the next inhale and bring it back. Good. Continue. You might bring them a little wider. Draw the shoulder blades underneath you. Inhale to open. Good. And exhale back. One arm may have a different path than the other. And notice if you can widen the arms as broadly as necessary to invite the thumb tips to land, holding the space, palms facing in. And then on the exhale, sweep your arms and come back to your sides. Good, let's do that in a steady, fluid movement. On the inhale, draw them up, see where the thumbs go, and exhale, sweep them back by your side. Let's do a couple more. Arm opening. Good. Sweep it open and finish and rest. And then a couple in reverse. Sweep it up and out, and then exhale down the middle. Good. Come on back, finish, and rest. Good. Release the legs if you need. Shift your hips from side to side. Shake it out. Beautiful. We'll continue by drawing the feet under the knees, one at a time, hip width apart. Then we'll straighten the right leg and draw the toes back. On the inhale, we'll take a little lift of the leg, and on the exhale, the straight leg lift. Inhale down to hovering. Exhale, straight leg lift. And notice where your hands are. Consider the palms up for extra rooting. Because when you can draw down, you have stability for the upward lift. Keep the knee open, avoid bending it. One more. Good. Settle and return adjacent to the left hip width across. And then we'll switch sides. Lengthening the left, and inhale a little lift, and exhale to close. Inhale down to hover, and exhale lift. Your head on the floor. I'm just lifting mine so we can see each other. Keep breathing. One more. Good. Steady, finish, and return adjacent to the right hip width across. We'll be combining arms and leg lifts soon. But for now, settle and notice how easily your arms and legs lifted and lower. You may keep a knee bent if it's easier for your leg lift. I'll demonstrate both. Let's lengthen the right leg. Let's bring the left arm up and overhead. Avoid straining. Then on the inhale, we're going to lift both just a little bit. And on the exhale, draw the toes back and point the fingers up to the sky, arms by your heart area. Foot draws up also. And on the inhale, you can open to hovering just above the ground. And exhale, straight limb lift. The belly is a big participant here in that the filling and the rounding of the belly happens when you inhale, the sinking of the belly on the exhale. Let's do two more of this pairing. Good. Finish. And inhale and open and release. Beautiful. How'd that feel? Square your hips up, and we'll try the other one with a straight leg, but you use your judgment as to what works best for you. Let's draw that right arm overhead to wherever it lands comfortably, out at a diagonal, to whatever your body can allow. Let's lift the left foot and the right arm, and exhale, let's close the space. This side may operate differently than the other. Your hip alignment, your muscle tension, your range of motion in your joints, your posture, all contribute to this pattern of movement. But we can keep the breathing steady. 2 more. Lovely. Inhale it open, settle, sweep it back, and rest. Let's draw the knees in towards the chest. Hands could be on the shins. You can tuck your chin, and then just roll around. Doesn't matter what direction you're going. And then reverse, keep breathing. 1 more in this direction. Good. Then let's return the feet under the knees, hip width apart. Reestablish palms up. Let your head settle. Oh, where's that nice pillow? And then from here, you can relax and breathe and digest all the wonderful movements you've engaged to unwind and relax. At home, you can stay in this position, but for me, it's time to thank you for joining us. We hope you feel better and that you'll look at our website, youcallthisyoga.org, and our YouTube channel, You Call This Yoga, for more information, events, and videos. Namaste.